All right. Bam. Hi there. Welcome to the Mentality Show. I'm your host, Delano. It is so great being with you today. Thank you for joining us. We love you guys. You are our #1 fans for sticking with us throughout the past year, year and a half, 2 years. Much love to all of our Mentalians out there. Thank you so much. And remember, today's show is brought to you by Delano, Tech C, KC, Bato V, and Scully. And guess what? They're also your hosts for today. So we are going to discuss a plethora of things today, and we're going to try to keep it short when it comes to the pandemic we're dealing with today, the coronavirus. We're going to get into things like Donald Trump, Joe Biden's running mate, unemployment, sex, eating booty, Bato V's STD, XC's lack of drinking beer, and why Scully is so damn late today. We're going to discuss all those things on today's show, and whatever pops up, we are going to talk about. And guess what? Today, for the first time ever, we are going to give our viewers the space and time needed, and we're going to read as many comments as possible that have nothing to do with me. Usually we always read the comments that are fucked up about Delano. But today we're going to read
the views and opinions.
We're going to read the views and opinions expressed by our viewers and all that on today's show. So let's get into it and let's go from there. Today is I got cabin fever here. Today is August 11th, Tuesday, August 11th. And also, we usually do our show on Wednesdays at 6 p.m., as you know. But because of scheduling conflicts and things like that with someone on the show, we had to shoot the show today. So we thank all of you for being with us today, and we're going to make this work. So let's get into it, gentlemen. Remember, we're going to try to keep the corona conversation as little as possible, and we're going to talk about other things. So speaking of corona, let's go ahead and get it out of the way. Little as possible. We had a guest that was scheduled to come on today, a friend of Bato V's that could not make it today. Bato V, you want to explain why, without saying too much, because we're going to have him come back. But
yeah, we're trying to get him back on the show. He's been sick for a while now. I spoke to him today, and he was not feeling well at all. He had a pretty high temperature, and it's just all bad, So, I told him he wants to apologize. He's definitely gonna come back on and talk about his story. So, hey, I wish him the best of luck and hopefully a speedy recovery. And hopefully when we talk to him, he'll be much better. So,
103 degrees, right?
103, man. His temperature is 103. It's been up there like high hundreds, like not high hundreds, but 100, 101, 102. Just temperature does not go down. His temperature dropped yesterday, and he was feeling much better. He said, and it just came back like it never went away, man. So,
well, as we know, the average normal degree or temperature for a human being is around 98. So 103 degrees, of course, that's about 5 more. That's like 100 in death. That's hot. So we wish him all the best, and we look forward to having him on the show. So enough about Corona. The first person who mentions Corona after this is an asshole. Okay, just
has to buy a Corona. It has to buy a Corona beer.
Hey, Tech.
I don't.
Tech,
hey, what's up?
check your text message.
Okay.
Carry on.
All right. Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right. That sounded bad. That sounded like some Corona shit. So, I'm the asshole. I'm the asshole.
Yep.
Got me. All right. So let's talk about this. Scully, you're going to love today's topic. We're going to talk about a lot of Trump shit today. Okay.
Yay.
So be ready to go on the defense for your boy. All right. So
Let's
talk about this.
Not defense.
Let's talk about this first. Trump, there was a situation where he was speaking in the White House, of course, and they had to whisk him out of the White House. They used the word whisk. But there was a shooting less than a block or two away from the White House while he was doing his speech. This was the other day. So we came this close to Trump getting assassinated. This close. How do y'all feel about that?
Not cool about that,
Views?
man. I don't wish death upon anybody. So, that's cool. That's cool.
Not
He's
even
safe.
Trump? Not even
Nah,
Trump?
I can't
You're
do
just
that.
saying that. You're just saying that
No.
because this is being recorded. That's all.
I can't do that, my boy. I cannot confirm nor deny, but I can't do that, sir. Let's move on to the
No,
next
it's not
question.
cool, man.
So let's say that bullet was meant for him and had he gotten assassinated, how would you guys feel about that? Would you be really, really upset? Would you be sad? Would you be like, oh well, or how would you be?
I don't wish him death, but I'm really surprised he hasn't had more attempts.
Yeah.
He may
I
have.
know. I
may
thought
not
about
have.
that too.
He may have. You never know.
Well, no, that'd be all in the news. People, they caught the guy who tried to assassinate Trump.
What about him coming out and saying, I have lots of rich enemies. You won't see me for a few days. That's pretty crazy, too. What do you think about that?
He said that?
Yeah, that guy says so many things. Yeah. Somebody sent
Of
me
course.
a breakdown of the shit he says that's so not true. It was like a whole hour long of the shit just little snippets of shit he says is not true. So he has a new running mate. He announced his new running mate today.
That's Biden, isn't it?
Biden.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mm-mm-mm.
Brain fart.
N-
Biden
niggas.
announced his new running mate today. Kamala Harris. She's a black senator from.
She's a black.
I said she. I said
said
she.
he.
I said she, sir. I said she's a black
Hey,
senator. How
we
would I
haven't-
say Kamala Harris and then say he?
We haven't checked her crotch. It could be a he.
You know, you never know these days. It doesn't matter whether it's a she or a he, but he would be the first black vice president candidate in the United States, in the history of the United
He's in there,
States.
too.
Oh,
Email.
She's a
Is
female.
there a rumor? I'm not saying that Rosalba says she's working from home. Might want to tell y'all that, by the way.
Zabla, that's
What does that mean?
She's working from
I'm
home.
not sure what that
Are
means.
you guys
Yeah.
saying I'm not reading the comments? I'm too stoned to read the shit. That's what's going on.
let me look.
I don't know what that
Oh
means.
shit! I don't know. I'm just having fun with you, baby.
So I think that was a horrible pick. I feel like the DNC's trying to lose by picking her up. I did a little research on her a while back when they had the whole Fantastic Four that they created or whatever the fuck they were doing before she ended up disappearing. Good old Kamala, but I don't even think she's black. I think the joke's on Biden.
What is she?
She's black, half black and half Asian, right, or something like that. But
Like
Ooh,
her-
black Asian.
She's Jamaican. Her parents are Jamaican. She's Jamaican and Asian.
Jamaican.
okay, so but that she's of Negroid descent, and usually when you're of Negroid descent, you are considered, because we're the minority, African American.
Well, she
That's
did
what you
go on
identify
a
as.
radio show.
She better not be Jamaican. It's going to be on.
No,
She's
it's
Jamaican.
I don't think she's Jamaican. I
Her
don't know.
parents, yes, her parents. I don't know if her dad or her mom is Jamaican, and one of them is Jamaican, and the other one's Asian. But she's Asian Jamaican.
Weird kid.
yeah, one's like half and half, and the other
Hey,
one's
Todd, what you saying? What were you saying about the sister? That's a yard girl. Be careful.
Hey, I noticed it says Tech C. There's a technical difficulty when it comes to my name. Can you fix that, please? Let's
What
go
does
ahead.
it say? Say it. I can't
I have
read it.
no
What does it
idea.
say?
I have. It's something weird. Something weird, but we need to
It's
fix it.
weirdo.
something about public transportation.
Yes, sir.
I don't like that Kamala. What's her name? Kamala lied
Kamala
about
Harris.
smoking weed.
And she's Jamaican and lied about smoking weed.
Well,
something
ain't right.
No, hold on. She's actually in favor of marijuana. So
Yeah,
Oh,
but
there
she
you
said,
go.
"Yeah, I used to smoke and listen to Snoop." Snoop didn't come out to '92. She was a prosecutor then. So was she smoking while she was a prosecutor?
there you go.
Ooh, good point. Good point.
You know what? I'm
Good facts.
If she was, that's good.
I'm gonna go and agree with Todd here, believe it or not, in regards to him saying about her. A lot of people I don't think are ready for a female vice president or president. Period. Like, and that's what they were talking about in CNN. They're like, are we sure that maybe this is gonna hurt Joe Biden? So I don't know.
Well,
Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They all lie.
Yeah, I mean, it's politics. I would have hoped that he would have picked Senator Baker. She's a senator here. The other senator here, I believe she's a senator or something, maybe a congresswoman here in
there's
California.
a couple congresswomen that were far better candidates that they could have picked.
I agree.
Yeah, Kamala Harris, she's very, very far to the left. She's, you know,
And
I'm a
popular.
Democrat myself. I'm a Democrat myself, but she's almost like in that Bernie Sanders area, you know. So
I'm gonna say something rude.
That's what it is. Mm-hmm.
She's popular and good on the eyes.
You know what? I agree.
I mentioned that too.
Popular, bro.
You know.
Oh, she's popular. She's
popular.
with, She's kind of like you know, she's with the in folks like her.
Yeah, she's very popular in.
You
in
gotta
the
admit, Todd,
with
this
the
has
people
become
and all
a popularity show. Come on, we had a reality show guy win it. So now everybody's like, you gotta get with the times. You gotta get the person that's gonna move the needle in a different way. People want to feel comfortable with their president. Isn't that what has happened?
I'm so proud of you, man. What are you smoking today? You smoking that smart ooey? You smoking that smart ooey?
Oh,
man.
Great question, by the way. I went to the herb spot to get me a certain amount, used my card, and their card machine broke. They said, "Oh, it's for free. Take it."
Oh shit!
No, I was there so fast.
Boudica.
They look at it and ask for a pound. I said, "No, I want that pound. I want that pound. I want the pound. Give me the pound."
He's in a good mood.
Not that I would condone this, but now we know. Just cut the phone line before you go in.
Yeah.
I know.
I told like 5 people go up there, man. The machine ain't working. Go now. Code red, code blue,
code green.
But you know, she's back to the what's her name?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
It's politics is not about substance and what they say anymore. I have to believe it's more like, you know, you want to get votes. You want people to feel comfortable. You want people to be like, oh yeah, I know her. Or you want men to say, oh, she's a good looking girl. She's smart and good looking. Let's vote for her. It's
smart and good
now.
looking. She kind of got a little ghetto thing about her too, a little swag thing about her too. The way she
grew up in Baldwin Hills, right? Or is it? Or she
yeah,
from Oakland?
she grew up in L.A., the heart of L.A. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little hood, so she understands. So it's all good.
Yeah, she's a little.
But see,
hood.
that's the thing. The thing is that we understand who she is, but do other states understand who she is? You know, is she gonna win just because she's a female? Is she gonna win the female vote as well? So is that gonna help Joe Biden and her win the candidacy or the presidency?
She's from Cali, right?
Say again?
From Cali?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's from Cali.
Now keep in mind, right now,
David said he can't smoke in Texas. Oh shit.
Keep in mind with all the the racial issues going on in the United States right now. Do you think it was wise that he chose or was it obvious? Maybe he's pandering to the black community or minorities by picking her.
Well, in his defense, he did say before, you know, when they just started, he did say he was going to pick a female running mate. So, you know, that's what he said. So he said that's what he was going to do. If it's not a female candidate, he said he was going to pick a vice president of color. So
did he say why?
He just said because he wants diverse. He said that he believes in you know, like the way when he was with the vice president for Obama, that he believes in diversity, like black, brown, you know, gay, straight, you know, he just wants diversity in the White House.
Well, one thing about Kamala Harris, she's going to speak her mind and she's going to fight for what she believes in. And to me, I know it's politics, but if you have that spirit about you, then you get my vote. So, you know, I was going to vote for Biden. Biden could have picked the devil and I still would have voted for this dude.
Yeah, see, I'm not like that, man.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't roll like that, dude. All I care about is
what we have now.
I like Kamala Toes.
You like Kamala Harris?
Kamala Toes. No, dude. I would never vote for that.
So who are you voting for, Scully? You voting for Trump?
I didn't last time. I think my wife picked something. We were going to pencil in chicken parmesan at one point.
I love it.
that. But no, it doesn't matter. I don't agree with a lot of politics. I lean towards the Republican side because of I like big business. I like if I'm going to be successful, I want the benefits. I love my guns. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I don't believe government needs to be involved with. I don't think we need so many social programs. Get your ass up and work your ass off like everyone else does. And there's just things I lean that way towards, but I understand that there isn't a politician out there that gives a fuck about we the people. And
Yeah.
You know what?
My cousin just confirmed she is Jamaican. My cousin, big up to my family. Big up.
Your cousin's Jamaican or Kamala Harris is Jamaican?
Kamala Harris.
We're Yardis. We're Jamaicans. My cousin just confirmed it.
Jamaican big ups. Boomba clutch.
All right. I'm sorry. Go as you were. Blah,
No,
blah, blah.
I was just trying to, that's where I stand politically, dude. When I think of the United States of America, I love the flag. I love this country. I want it to be successful.
Thank you, fam.
But I understand that you can never trust a government. Never. Don't ever let your guard down. Don't ever let your rights go just because you don't think that right needs to be there. You know, it's like it's all there to protect people. It's put there for a reason because people were held down before and had to fucking fight for this shit. And God forbid we have to fight for it again because it ain't going to be like it was last time where everyone just stood with 200 people in a line facing each other shooting shit. Like, yeah, trust me, people better get on the same page and start meeting in the middle again.
See, the thing with me is I'm not, how can I put it to you? Like, I really don't care who's well, I do care who's the president, but what I'm saying is I don't care what party's there, as long as they take care of business and as long as they take care of the American people. That's what I care about. You know what I mean? You know, this guy here, you know, Trump is whether he's Republican or, you know, whatever he is, whatever party he is, yeah, he's Republican. But the thing is, I don't care what party you are. As long as you take care of business and take care of your people, that's all that matters to me. You know what I mean? That's all that matters.
All right. And here, Dale, no, this will sound like I'm really sticking up for him, but this is a good example. Like, they can't meet on a stimulus package right now. You have to meet in the middle. Like, if I don't agree with you, hey, I want $10 and someone else want $5, then let's go $7.50. And that takes care of everybody. Like, we met in the middle. They're not doing that. So he had to go and sign a bunch of executive orders. And I'm not even sure. I read some articles that said, I don't even know if it's even legal. He's just trying to pass shit that's met in the middle. He signed like 4 of them last week, trying to get unemployment extended and shit like that. Well, he shouldn't even have to fucking do that. Our government, Congress, all of them should be in that room and never leaving until they've done something to take care of this country.
I agree.
The motherfuckers shouldn't leave the room until they figure out what's going on with this virus. That's what they need, is not leave the room.
Right? I mean, yeah.
Oh, you're an asshole. You're an asshole, KC.
I said virus. I said virus.
Same thing.
You said the C word. You said the C word.
Hey, but you know
loophole.
Changing topics, and this is you know, and I'm gonna go off on the C word here. Hey, what is it? President Putin has announced that they have that they found the coronavirus. What is it shit called? The
vaccine.
They're claiming that they found it, that they have it,
guys.
And he said it ain't cheap, motherfuckers. This costs money.
Guys, we're talking about the C word here.
But that's big though. Putin, Russia.
No, it's not the C word. It's actually the V word.
V word.
Vaccine.
Oh. So cunts and vaginas.
There you go.
You out.
Oh.
Okay, so back to what Scully said a second ago. I hear what you said. I agree with a lot of what you said. However, the thing with our president is he passed a lot of those things. His executive order thing had an agenda to it, a lot of agendas to it about him getting reelected. First of all, he said he was going to cover pre-existing conditions.
What is that about?
But see, Obama already covered that. But he's acting like he's the one I'm the hero. I'm covering pre-existing conditions and things like that with my new health care plan that's coming up. Only if I'm reelected, though. only if I'm reelected will I do this for you. So all this stuff was about getting reelected. And the whole thing about the unemployment, I was going to get into that. As you know, unemployment benefits were $600 extra per week, and Donald Trump is bringing it down to $400. And I actually agree with that. Actually, he's bringing it down to $300, and he's requiring states to cover that extra $100. Now, keep in mind, here in California, there's 10.3 million people on unemployment. That's 10.3 times 100, and we don't have that kind of money. So that means that not only are people going to get their full 400, they're probably going to get like 300. And that's only if the systems can handle that type of change. Right now, the thing is the systems can't handle that. So that means these poor people who are on unemployment or are on unemployment aren't going to get their money. So now they're getting paid the bare minimum when it comes to unemployment. And then when it comes to the eviction memorandum, that hasn't been covered either. And he hasn't even covered the stimulus checks in his executive order. What about those? What about my money? What about me? What about me? You know,
they're all in there. I haven't had a chance to look at them yet, but it's all there. Actually, I found a really cool link because I'm really trying to fucking look into politics because everybody's so passionate about it now.
Don't do it to yourself.
Well, I get angry because we're all American, dude. If you're siding with a political party, I'm pissed.
I like what you said, Scully. I like what you said.
You know what, Scully? That's what sounds romantic, but there's so many people doing that shit.
I know, but it's un-American, dude. It's gonna fuck this country up eventually.
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody.
Already have.
Yeah, I totally agree with Scully. Scully, that was the most outstanding thing you ever said. People are turning this whole thing. He said a lot of great things. He said a lot of fucked up things too. But anyway, people are turning this whole thing, especially this mask wearing thing, they're making it political. Everything is political. And you know, we're talking about people's lives, and I totally get that, Scully. Instead of just following politicians and having your loyalty towards Democrat or Republican, even though you feel in your heart is not right, but because I'm a Republican, I'm going to go with this, even though I feel it's not right. That's bullshit. That's where politics is fucked up. So I totally agree with you.
Because people are fucking followers. They follow. Right. They don't even research shit. They just follow. They join a party and then they just follow. Because all these people, when they go
for all parties, even the ones that
we don't know what the fuck. Most of the people don't. Most of the people ain't no fucking history of the United States. They don't know history of nothing. Right. Motherfuckers.
Right. Yeah.
Fuck those guys. They're there to represent us. Fuck them. Fire them all. Start over. Fuck, dude.
Yeah. If you can't pronounce Yosemite, you don't need to be my president.
If you can't pronounce,
but it's
can't pronounce Thailand. That fucker said
Scully, people are seeing
China,
our leaders doing backing each other on some ridiculous shit. So it's like the lead. It's got to start at the top. It's got to start at the top. They've got to show that they can work together. Because whatever they're doing in the meeting rooms, it's not working out.
No comment.
Because look at our president.
Yeah. What is that, Luigi?
Yeah. So, do you really think, guys, that Biden has gained strength against Trump now with the nomination of Ms. Harris?
Great question.
I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna go off on this shit. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think he lost strength, man. To be honest with you, that's just my opinion. The reason why I say that is because, like I said, I'm going based off of what they're talking about, and some person on CNN, they had a pretty good point. They're saying he's going based off emotion. He's going based on the protests. He's going based off of what's going on in the now. And I get it. He's trying to get a diverse culture and a female in there. I understand that. But I don't think Kamala Harris is a good choice for him when he had other choices that were a little bit better.
Why, B? Why don't you like Kamala Harris? Or why don't you think she was a good choice for him? What is your reason for that?
One of you guys said that she's too far on the left, man, and it's true. Like
I said that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go. Well, you said that, and it's like I don't. When you're way out there and you don't want to meet in the middle, you're just gonna be stubborn as hell. So it's like, what is it gonna take to make this country better? And I personally don't think she's a good choice. There were other better choices that I picked. So
I like what you said about Toby, especially when you attached my knowledge to that. You're always going to get an A+ with me, a thumbs up.
Oh, this is a tricky one.
But yeah, that's what I actually agree with that too. I feel that this could possibly hurt his candidacy. It's still kind of up in the air. It could possibly hurt his candidacy. Kamala Harris is very popular, but then she ran for president, and she had a lot of enemies as well. So I would have gone with a fresh face, somebody who is not very well known, and let America fall in love with that person simply by their personality and their energy or whatnot. I wouldn't have chosen somebody who already has a base of people out there that either hate or love them. So we'll see.
I think he couldn't have done. He didn't make a bad choice, just for the simple fact that people, like as we said, she's popular, and I hate to go back to the other point, and she's educated. All she's got to do is talk and spit, go on the campaign trail and talk that shit. People they'll get through it. Once they start shooting questions about what happened to this past, whatever you do, she'll fight her way through it.
She has experience. She has experience.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you the real truth. I don't know who the other motherfuckers were, so I know that's the only person I know.
Well, they were gonna pick, and what you're saying there is a good point, because of her popularity. That's the only one because she ran for president. She can handle the media. She can handle the scrutiny and all that stuff. But there were other candidates. There were other senators. There were governors. There was an Asian lady. I don't know her name. That was the lady Baker, the senator or Congress lady here in California. That was a choice. There was even Keisha Lance Bottoms, the mayor of Atlanta.
Yes,
she was even a choice as well. I don't know how
he could have went wrong with that motherfucker right there. She fine, motherfucker.
Ain't she fine? No, she is.
Oh God.
Yes.
But anyway, man.
Do you think that America has a problem with maybe bringing a female into office? Because look at with Clinton. I mean,
you know what? And that's what I was gonna get at too. Like, you're right.
I think Hillary had too much history.
Yeah.
Yeah,
look, Americans are not ready. I don't want to sound sexist because
I'm not trying to be either, but I just think that overall, like in general,
I think America's ready.
I think America's ready. Female. I don't think America's ready for a female president or a female vice president, let alone a person of color, which kind of sucks. You know what I mean?
What? A person of color?
No.
I think
You're not listening. You're not listening.
You mean all that together? Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You're not listening. The thing is, a person that they're not ready for a female to be empowered. You know what I mean? Especially now that with all this politics shit going on with this political shit going on with the whole movement and stuff. It's just like, I don't know. I don't see it as a good mix for that right now. I mean, which is don't get me wrong, it's a great thing that he chose a female running mate, but you have to pick the right person to be in power. I hope that he picked the right one. So we'll see what's up,
Yeah.
But at this point, fucking, we gotta just get Trump out of office, man. I'm sorry.
Excuse me, B, you're not letting me read the comments of the fans.
Oh, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Now I lost it. It says Michael Neal.
I know him. Susan Rice. She was one of his candidates. Yes. And she was Susan Rice. Yeah, she was one of his top candidates and was the one predicted to actually be his vice presidential candidate. But Bato B, I feel that America is ready for a woman to be in office, whether it's president or vice president. And I feel that in today's current environment, most of, at least what we're seeing, most of America is tired of the racism, and that includes white people. They're tired of the way other people are being treated. And this country, if you bring in Hispanics, Black folks, Asians, all the other ethnicities, if you bring them all together, then they're formidable. They're a formidable alliance against the masses of white people out there, okay? These Trump supporters or whatever, whatever you want to call them. So all these people together want to see a different ethnicity, or they want to see something besides white in the office. And I think America's ready for that. Whether
we need a Mexican in there.
I think America's ready
we need
for,
that too. America, Mexican and a black.
I think America's ready for someone who's creative, someone who has the ability to communicate to both parties,
Sounds like me.
someone who's gonna make hard decisions and go with it, someone who's gonna listen to other people too.
Yeah.
We're a fucking mess. We don't have a choice anymore to be like, we want the black girl, we want the white girl. We need the best people in office.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we
I'm
should.
not
color.
dissing what's going on now, but when we heard that he was running for president, I think we all laughed. It was like, "This no way in hell. This is crazy," and it happened because people said he was a regular guy, and he appealed to the people in West Virginia, the coal miners. Really? He grew up in Fifth Avenue. How the hell he's gonna appeal to motherfuckers in Fifth Avenue?
Well,
People had their own reasons, but we need good people. It's too late right now to be like he got the wrong person. That's who he's got.
Trump was the answer to. He was the anti-Obama. He was the answer to the black president we had in office for 8 years. He was their get back, basically.
well, I don't agree with that at all. I think he was the answer to we're tired of fucking politicians.
Oh well, look.
That's more what it is because there's the like. So if I had to pick what I like about Trump, I would pick that the fact that he's a fucking asshole. And I love the fact that he pisses off so many fucking people. Like, there's so many people that wake up every day.
Yeah, but
can't wait to be pissed off at fucking Trump. And I'm like, this guy fucking, it's his game and he owns it, dude. He's got
but he needs people to get shit done. So don't piss him off. Play a game. Work with them. Nothing's getting done. Nothing's gotten done. And I don't like talking about
there's a ton. I'll share it with you. You may not like what's gotten done, but he's gotten a ton of shit done. I was looking on Sunday, just looking through executive orders.
Okay.
There's pretty cool shit there. I don't know if it's all legit, but there's
Hey, Scully, I'm sorry to cut you off. Before you get into the executive orders, I want to hear this. Did you know that when he was running for office, he talked about all the executive orders that Obama signed and said that Obama felt he was a king and he was a dictator by signing all these executive orders. When I'm president, I won't do that. I won't be signing executive orders. I'll listen to the people and all that. But go ahead and get into your executive orders that Trump, all these executive orders that Trump signed.
You know what? And same thing with Obama, dude. People get excited when they're going to be president. They think they're going to get all this done. They make all these promises and we're like, this is awesome. This is going to be it. And then they all fail to fucking do it because they don't have the power to do that. That's why all presidents have a ton of fucking executive orders. You can look it up. Wikipedia.
They do. You're right.
Whole thing.
You're right.
Every president only has so much power, so they go to the executive orders. Like, all right, well, what can I do? Because
but
you have the political parties butting heads all the time. And it's not just Trump. It's not just Obama. It's not just the Bushes. They all have
but
in common. That's their
the way he's talked to people, we've never heard any president talk to other politicians like this.
Yeah.
I mean,
a politician.
I hate politicians. I hate politicians.
Trump is a politician.
Yeah, but
dick.
Look. Here's the thing, man. This is my opinion on this shit. You know, it would have been different if this motherfucker would have came on in a different tone of voice. Instead of coming in fucking already talking shit that he was going to start dismantling all this bullshit, putting up a wall, you know, like separating people.
Oh, what's going on with the wall?
And nothing's going on with the wall. See, here's the shit. The thing is, if you're a president, if you're already a president, it's been 3 fucking years, almost 4 years that he's been in office, and he's blaming the previous administration of what the fuck is going on in the world. If you take charge, if you take over a responsibility, now it's your turn. Instead of blaming another motherfucker for what happened, that fucker's out. He's gone. Obama's out already.
Yeah,
he's in charge. Let him take care of business and see what the fuck he's gonna bring. But don't fucking come up with some bullshit and say, oh, here it is, you know. Yeah. And you can't, you know, you can't even explain what the fuck. Instead of blaming other people instead of blaming the other administration, start taking responsibility for what the fuck you're doing in the office. You know what I mean?
That's like if I'm a housekeeper and I it's my job to clean a house because the last housekeeper didn't do shit. Yeah. So they say, but even though Obama did shit, And then here it is 4 years later, you find some dirt under the carpet and you're like, why, what's going on, Maria? Why is there dirt under the carpet? I'm like, sorry, senor, that was from the last person that worked. I know I did mention Maria. Yeah.
Sorry, what happened to all the kids that was with ICE? Did they get to go back home?
No, they're still locked up. They're still.
Them kids are still with ICE. All them kids.
They're still in the fences. Yeah.
Whatever. Fuck it. Fuck all that. That happens in every administration, dude. And that's the thing. It's the same thing for every president, man. They all do the same thing. Like when Trump originally, for whatever reason, they were saying he was banning people from the Middle East. That list of countries that he tried to ban when he first became president was already approved by Congress during
shithole countries. He called them shithole countries.
So
shithole countries.
The wall, that was already in the works also. A lot of the shit that he did was already in the works from other administrations. Like,
yeah, see, look, I agree.
All
look,
in
listen,
it together, dude.
I agree.
What did you just say, Scully? We're all in this together.
I said they are all in this together.
Oh, sorry,
Scully.
Okay.
Someone said to your point. Remember who controls the House, the Senate, and Congress? My boy David said that. Who's controlling all that right now?
Who?
Nobody controls the House, the Senate. They all control it. It's all self. Yeah. They all control themselves.
I think
we got the executive, the legislative, and the judicial branch. They all, it's a balance of power. They all
here's the thing though.
Checks and balances.
When you come into power, when you come into office, okay, there's a way of talking. And let me tell you, I'm gonna give you a statistic. You're right, Scully. I'm pushing it aside. You're right, man. When it comes down to immigration and all that stuff, Obama was the president who deported almost 3 million illegal immigrants. 3 million. And he did it like smart, you know what I'm saying? Which is
Obama started DACA as well. He supported DACA.
Yeah, he started DACA, but he started it, he supported it, he put it in.
So he said we'll keep the good ones and send the bad ones over there.
And you know what? And let me tell you, I agree with that. Because if you come to a country when you're trying to escape, death and you're trying to better yourself, and you come over here and you do the same bullshit, you don't belong here, man. It's like somebody come into your house and be like, hey, I'm gonna work and you can stay here, okay, but then you start fucking up, you're gonna kick them out.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Look, I'm Mexican, man, and I agree with that. If you come to this country and you're coming over here to work and better yourself, but you're over here fucking up or stealing drugs or fucking drinking and driving,
murdering people and shit. Yeah.
You belong here, man. Sorry.
Get deported.
I can honestly say I have not been majority of my life politically aware or involved, but thanks to our current president, this is the most I've ever watched or read about politics or took an interest in politics.
Yeah,
because he brought me into it. I gotta give him a salute. He's making niggas all over the world want to. Oh, what's going on now? I gotta understand all this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's one thing he's done, he's got maybe about 10 out of 15 of my boys like, oh, you know what? I'm into politics now.
KC, he called your country a shithole country, by the way. Your country is a shithole country, according to Trump.
He never said Jamaica because someone would have bust on it. They would have been like, blah, blah, blah. No way. He knows better.
Hey, but you know what? You know what's the trip? And I agree with you. I agree with you, Case. Before Trump came into politics or came into office, I never watched CNN, man. And believe it or not, I get home from work or whatever.
Dude, me too.
I hit the news. The news when I'm off. I hit the news and I'm like, what the fuck is this guy gonna do next?
Yeah.
What stupid shit is he gonna do next?
There's another question for Scully.
Yeah.
Oh, read it.
I can't read.
So Scully, are you saying that all of that was already in play, but Trump openly said, "What?
I don't give a fuck."
Give a fuck. Ways of speaking, and that makes him better because he's openly talking about it.
What does that mean?
I see what she's saying.
I don't.
So he's saying that just because the way he's so abrasive with it, he's not sly like Obama was. Is that what you're trying to say?
Right.
I don't know. I'll be right back.
He don't give a fuck about the stuff he's saying.
I think I understand what the question is.
Might want to put mute there, buddy.
KC's getting getting some dome right now. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I don't really understand the question, but I think I do. Yeah, I think that most of this stuff's already in play. Like there's so much shit going on that we don't know that's going to happen no matter what we say or do. And a lot of it's just entertainment. So with that being said, I think, yes, politicians, they're trained to talk in however the fuck they talk. A lot of times you could see it doesn't matter what party, they say shit that don't make no sense. So they're trained to speak to people and make bullshit sugar-coated. Trump is straight out of fucking New York.
Penis shot. Sorry, Scully.
I'm trying to explain it the best I can, but he's straight out of fucking New York, dude. I mean, yeah, they're all assholes, right? I mean, if you come straight out of New York proper, that's how you talk, straight up. And it sounds dumb, just like I probably sound dumb right now. I mean, we all fucking just say shit without thinking first, and politicians, they try not to say what they're thinking.
I do want him on Mount Rushmore, though. I think that's a cool idea. We should put him on Mount Rushmore.
What?
I think we should. I want him on Mount Rushmore.
Mount Hushmore. He needs to hush. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I want me up there.
Scully for president. Well, Scully, you made some good points today, and we do this thing on the show where we give Scully his time to vent and get things off of his chest. And we must say, it's called the Scully Red Rant. But before we let him do this, we must say that the views and opinions expressed by Scully do not necessarily represent the views and opinions expressed by the rest of the hosts on this show. So, without further ado, Scully, Red Rant.
All right, so you know what? I'm tired of the fucking subject that we've been on. This might spin your head, but you know what I'm fucking sick of? Alarm clocks. Fucking alarm clocks. Tell me that isn't the most negative fucking impact on society ever. Dude, our bodies know when it needs to wake up, but yet we're going to set this loud fucking annoying noise to get us up every goddamn morning.
Yes!
Shit that we don't want to do. We're fucking tired, but we get up anyway. We shovel coffee down our throat. Go to Starbucks.
Right.
And way too much fucking money. Go
Preach.
to McDonald's. File some fucking fat down our throats. Just so we can get up, moving to impress a bunch of other fucking assholes when we should be sleeping an extra 2 hours.
Nice.
That is my
great.
Monday through Friday, the whole bit.
That's
McDonald's, number 2, small coffee, 6 and 6.
That's great. That is great.
Oh, I want to cry. I'm moved.
You inspired us, Scully. You inspired us. Dude, that is so true. It's like somebody nagging, like, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, you know.
Dude, I put music on mine.
Do shit.
I got to put music.
Yeah, we're not ready.
Yeah.
The iPhone is
man.
supposed to play with that.
Yeah, the iPhone. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. That's a great point, Scully. And I'm sure
I put
America
music. I got to put music to wake me up on my alarm.
See, I start
music,
to hate
I'll
music,
dream. What's that,
No, you
Scully?
got to put some hardcore.
I'm a music guy. I love music. It makes me feel good. So if I make that my alarm, I'll start hating it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well.
Good point. Yeah. Or you'll hear a song and you're like, fuck, that's the song that wakes me up every day. Fuck that song. And it's a good song, you know? It's a good
You hit
point.
that, you fucking hit the snooze button, you hear that shit all over again.
I can't snooze.
I put
Snooze
like
don't work for me.
3 or 4 different alarms and shit. I'm supposed to be up like 4:30 in the morning. I put that shit 4:30, 4:35, 4:40, 4:45. Like, fuck, I gotta be up.
Yeah,
You know?
right. Yep.
Okay.
You got to eventually, you're delaying the inevitable. You got to get your ass up, you know? Well,
That's why I like sleeping at other women's cribs because I just get up. I'm out.
hey, maybe they should make getting some good pussy alarm clock. Like after you're done, you're like, well, time to get out of here. I'm up.
There are better ways to get up.
Yeah, there, exactly. Scully, that was great, man. That was great. That was
that one still hits me in the heart.
So before we get out of here, gentlemen, it's almost 7:00. I got some things to do tonight, so we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. And we want to thank all of our our listeners for chiming in. We are going to implement that in our show more and more. Read some of your comments, and if you want us to put your name attached to it or announce your name, we'll do that as well. Get your 15 minutes of I guess some kind of fame on the show.
15 seconds of fame.
15 seconds of fame. Yeah, exactly. 15 milliseconds of fame. So, gentlemen, that is our show, and thank you so much again from Delano, Texie, Bato V, Scully, Casey.
Big up our yard.
Hey, what is your name? What does your name say on there?
Giggles.
The only reason why he can do this
There's
is
some
because
girls saying, "Oh, that's cute. Oh, it's cute." Yeah, right.
You just wait till I get power. You know what? As the host, I got power too. I can say shit about Tech C, but I'm not gonna. So, by the way, I gotta say, Tech C is so sweet. Look what he got me as a gift, guys. Tech C got me.
Yeah, but tell him what you did to get him.
Sir, I cannot confirm nor deny. In the words of Bato V.
Was that a suppository pack?
AirPods. Suppository pack.
Suppository.
These are my fake teeth. Now that I'm at my age, a man of a certain age. So that is our show, folks. Thank you for joining us, gentlemen. Miss you guys. Always good talking to you throughout the week. And we are going to have a lot to talk about next week. Hopefully we can get those guests, those Corona guests on we were supposed to have this week. We'll see. And, speaking of him, God bless him. God bless his family. God bless anyone out there.
Yeah, for real.
Crisis. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. And gentlemen, be safe. Wear your face condoms. Socially distance. Wash your hands. And we are all in this together.
Peace.
Peace. Remember, in life, you're good, but with our help, you could be the best. We'll see you next week, folks. Peace.